Hello and welcome to Three Questions with my buddy Paul Falewicz with us. Paul is a fractional CFO. Good morning, Paul. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on again, Kevin.
So, Paul, I saw you did a post this morning about taking time off and the importance of doing that. Now, I've gotten better about it, as life has changed. But when I first started my business, if you would have told me that, I would have laughed in your face. I'm like, but Paul, if I even take a week off, that's one whole week I won't meet new clients. I can't grow my revenue sitting on the beach in Algonquin. What do you say to that?
Listen, we all need time off, and as a business owner, the toughest thing to do is step away from your own business. And all of us who have their own business, it's a 24/7 operation. You're always thinking about it. You're always there. I work from home, so it's always physically there. It's not like you go into an office. It's not like in the corporate world where there's a little bit of separation, but when you're on your own business, it's you 100%. And by you taking vacation, in your mind, you think you're lazy. You think you're not going to get the next opportunity. So many negative thoughts come in your head. But what you need to do is step away. The business will be there when you get back. There might be a couple extra emails, might be a little bit more paperwork on your desk when you get back, but you'll deal with it. As long as you're not a doctor, as long as you're not in a critical situation where it's life or death, the business can sustain for a couple days, a week, 2 weeks, whatever you want to take off. But you need to get away from the business because that's when good thoughts happen. That's when you'll come up with some great ideas. You'll be walking on the beach, you'll be sitting in by the pool, and you'll have that aha moment that then the business will then take it to the next level, which means the next time you'll be wanting to take more vacation because that's when the great thoughts are happening.
It's kind of funny, Paul, because I was going to make the same comment. Usually, my best ideas come when I did have the courage to just walk away for even if it's 3 or 4 days. I'll be like, you know what? Now that I've had time to step away, I see what I'm doing right or wrong. Or I see that next opportunity. So it is kind of interesting that you talk about that and stuff. So I agree. We have that in common, my friend.
Again, I just sold my house last year. We moved to a condo. I don't have to do any outside work anymore, but my best thinking happened when I was cutting my grass. For whatever reason, walking around, sitting on the riding lawnmower, I had all those thoughts, and you'd be grabbing your phone, you'd be taking the notes down so that a half hour, an hour later, when you're back to working again, you make sure you capitalize on that. And that was seemed to be they talk about exercise, they talk about all these things that help to free your mind. Everyone's a little bit different to be able to get to that point, but you have to find an activity that kind of cleans your mind, makes it strong again, and then you're able to take it to the next level at that point. And everyone's different, so you just have to find what works for you.
So, Paul, if people want to talk about this, they want to sit down with you. Hey, Paul, take a look at my books. Can I afford to actually do this? Can you help them?
Of course, I mean, again, we can all afford to do it. It's a matter of the burn. There's so many people out there that help with burnout and all these issues. We've all kind of been there. We've all been on the edge. We've all gone over the edge. It's just trying not to get to that point. Again, if it's your own business, it's 24/7. You're there 365 days a year. You want to help your clients. You want to do whatever possible. During tax season, I usually work 7 days a week, and then outside of tax season, people will text and email me over the weekend. I'll get back to them on Monday morning. Nothing is earth-shattering that's going to happen that's going to get them to get anything quicker than Monday morning when either the bank opens up again or the IRS opens up again or whatever the case is. So you just have to find that medium. You have to be able to cut that so that you're handling yourself so that you can enjoy the weekend, enjoy your time off, and then get back to the stuff when, again, you're going to be paid again to do it.
So, Paul, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more, my friend?
They can check out my website, Cicentrix.com/Paul Falewicz, or they can email me at paul.falewicz@cicentrix.com.
Paul, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks again, Kevin.